Heidepriem. I'm running for governor of South Dakota, and this day is a really, really big day for me and for us. I don't know about how you all vote in your families, but Susie and I do things in different ways. I always take advantage of early voting just because I can hardly wait to get in there and vote. Susan, on the other hand, prefers a traditional method of lining up at Patrick Henry Junior High School in central Sioux Falls, and she loves the tradition of election day and going in and waiting in line and getting her turn to vote and then casting the ballot. I was asked earlier today, what about the PR opportunity of voting on election day? So I think I'm going to go with her, even though I've already voted. And I hope none of the media here blows my cover, but that's what I'll be doing. Campaigns are fascinating experiments in democracy. They are fought out at very different levels. Sometimes campaigns are fought out at 30,000 feet above the ground, looking down, managing issues, trying to make the right strategic moves. Consultants are involved. Sometimes elections are fought on the airwaves, whether it's television or radio or any other form of media that are all very important in messaging. But in my experience, and this is my 8th general election, I truly believe that elections are won or lost on the ground. Elections are won or lost by the campaign that succeeds in motivating people and getting them to the polls. And for that reason, early voting is so important. In South Dakota, up to 20% of the votes will be cast before Election Day, which is an incredible figure. But I also think it's important for us to remember not just how convenient it is for us to leave here today and go across the street and cast our ballots at the auditor's office here in Sioux Falls, which I hope we will all do. But I think it's important to remember that there are places in South Dakota where early voting is just not that convenient at all. And there is a controversy now out in Shannon County on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. And you all need to know about this. Because if you want to early vote at this moment in Shannon County and you live there, you could drive 69 miles one way to Hot Springs, and that's your early voting option. There's the possibility that we're going to change that so that there can really be meaningful early voting in addition to absentee voting. A lot of the people in this room are working hard on that now. That's great, good for you. We want to make sure that the expression of the right of democracy is equal, regardless of whether you live in downtown Sioux Falls or rural Shannon County. And I know you all share that.